ever feel like you're working non-stop but getting nowhere until suddenly everything clicks? You're not crazy. You're just caught in the 80-20th rule. Have you ever poured hours, even days, into your work and ended up with crickets? No applause. There is no spike in revenue, not even a thank you. Then, on another day, you casually send an email or fix one small thing, and suddenly it's like fireworks go off. People respond, clients buy, everything clicks. That strange imbalance? It's not your imagination, it's a pattern, and it has a name, the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20th rule. Let's rewind to the early 900s in Italy. A polymath, Wilfredo Pareto, noticed something peculiar. 20% of the people in Italy owned about 80% of the land. Curious, he dug deeper and found this wasn't unique to the property. The same pattern emerged in wealth, production, and other areas of life. A small percentage of causes produced a large percentage of results. Fast forward to today, and the Pareto principle has become a go-to mental model for strategists, business owners, and productivity nerds everywhere. But it's not just an interesting idea for textbooks. This principle is a wake-up call, especially if you are constantly busy but rarely feel effective. Here is the essence. A small percentage of what you do is responsible for the majority of your outcomes. That means most of your energy, time, or investment may be tied up in things that offer little return. We don't always like to hear that, especially when we've worked hard. But what if working smarter means doing less strategically? Let's unpack this through a few lenses. Number one, business sales and revenue. It's not uncommon for 80% of a company's sales to come from just 20% of its clients. Perhaps you have a customer who consistently places high-value orders, or a service that sells like hotcakes while others barely move. This customer is often referred to as a cash cow in business. What to do? Identify your top performing products, services, or clients and double down. Nurture those relationships. Streamline the rest. Not everything deserves equal attention. Number two, time management. Have you ever had a day when you did one important thing in the morning and the rest of the day felt like coasting? That's the 80-20 rule whispering to you. Most people spend 80% of their day on things that bring minimal impact. The email rabbit hole, just checking in meetings, admin tasks. Try this. List all your weekly tasks. Then mark the few that directly move you toward your goals, whether that's profit, impact, or efficiency. That tiny list, that's your gold mine. This process is also known as prioritizing. Number three, customer complaints. You might find that 80% of your customer service headaches stem from 20% of your clients, or one recurring issue. Maybe it's the same glitch, the same confusion, the same delay. Action tip. Focus your improvement efforts on addressing the 20% that needs improvement. Not only you will reduce stress, you'll boost satisfaction across the board. Number four, team performance. Look at your team. Chances are a handful of people drive most of the results. That doesn't mean the others aren't valuable, but it's worth asking. Are the right people in the right seats? Are you developing your high performers? Your move. Invest in your top talent training, leadership opportunities, autonomy, and look for ways to replicate what makes them great. Number 5, marketing. In content or advertising, often 80% of traffic or leads come from 20% of campaigns or posts. Maybe one blog consistently ranks, one Instagram reel goes viral, while others flatline. Rethink. Don't just keep posting endlessly. Analyze what's working. Amplify that. The answer may not be more, it's better and more targeted. Why we ignore this rule even when we know it? What is the hardest part about the Pareto principle? It feels unfair. You work hard. You should get results from everything, right? The truth, effort doesn't equal impact. Many of us grew up with the idea that success is linear. Work hard, climb the ladder, and get rewards. But in reality, the results curve is exponential, not linear. That's frustrating until you flip the script. When you accept that not all actions are created equal, you permit yourself to focus without guilt. You stop glorifying business and start hunting for leverage. Not 80-20 exactly. No problem. The numbers are symbolic, not scientific. Sometimes it's 70-30, 90-10, or even 95-5. The key isn't the exact ratio, it's the imbalance. Once you start looking for it, you'll see this pattern everywhere. 20% of your content brings 80% of your traffic. 20% of your decisions cause 80% of your stress. 20% of your clients bring you 80% of your joy. This isn't about cutting everything that doesn't immediately pay off. It's about clarity and intentionality. Here is a 5-step framework to use this rule effectively in business and life. Number 1, audit your inputs. Take a look at where your time, money, and energy are being spent. What are you doing a lot of? What results are you seeing? This simple audit can be eye-opening. Number 2, spot the top 20%. What tasks, clients, strategies, or tools create the most value? Focus your energy there. Number 3, reduce or delegate the rest. That doesn't mean ignoring the rest. It means don't overinvest in what's giving a minimal return. Automate it, delegate it, eliminate it. Number 4, test and refine. Rerun the analysis regularly. Your top 20% today may not be the same in 6 months. Business is dynamic. Your priorities should be too. Number 5, use it in personal life. This principle isn't just for CEOs. Use it to enhance your schedule, relationships, and even your weekend activities. Ask yourself, what 20% of activities bring me the most joy, growth, or peace? A caution, don't weaponize the 80-20 rule. One word of warning. People aren't products. Don't use the 80-20 rule to undervalue your team, clients, or collaborators just because they aren't top performance right now. Growth takes time. Equity matters. Use the rule to optimize your systems, not humanize your relationships. If you're tired of causing outcomes and wondering why your to-do list feels like quicksand, it's time to reframe your approach. You don't need to work harder. you need to spot the leverage point. The Pareto principle is a lens that sharpens your focus. What if just a few things you're doing hold the key to everything you want? Find them, prioritize them, and watch the rest start to fall into place. It's not about working more. It's about working on what matters most. 20% of your effort leads to 80% of your results. Use it in sales, marketing, decision making, time management, team building, and more. Regularly assess and adjust your top value activities. Apply it with strategy, not rigidity, and always with humanity. Pick one area of your business or life, just one. Ask yourself, what's the 20% there that's doing the heavy lifting? Now commit. How can I do more of that and less of the noise? You might be surprised how much can change when you stop spinning all the plates and polish the few that shine.